Hello Scorpio, it is time for your April 2025 reading. We're going to start off with an oracle card to see what your primary energy or theme is for the month ahead. And you have nostalgia. Focus on the here and now. So there's something you've been focusing so much in the past or about the past, about something that happened back then. You keep bringing it up or you're hyper focused on it. And for some reason, you're having trouble letting it go, getting it unstuck. So I don't know if there's a trigger around you, if there's some artifact or something you still have from that time that is holding that energy. And whenever you look at it or you touch it or whatever, it's bringing that back. It's not helping you. It is not helping you. If there is a way that you can dispose of that, give it away, do something like that. If you absolutely cannot do that, then you're going to need to do something around cutting the core emotional or energy connection with that object in some way. That could be through visualization, visualizing like a ribbon cutting ceremony that they have to open up building sites and things like that. Visualizing that type of thing to cut that connection, to release that so that you can open flow for something new, for new things to be present in the here and now. What are some other things you could do? Could be almost anything here. Writing your intentions or your feelings or the emotions all out on some paper. It can look ugly. It does not have to be written out perfectly. Or it can be as precise and neat as you want it to be. But write it all out. Write how you're feeling about that, why you're feeling about that, why this keeps bringing you back, and that you want to let this go. You are releasing the attachment to the past between yourself and this item. And then fold that up and bury it somewhere or burn it responsibly somewhere too, and release that consciously. Feel that energy leave you. Does that always work? Depends on how sincerely you want to be relieved of that memory, or at least the emotional attachment to it, so that you can focus on the present and focus on moving forward. So if you truly do want to move forward in that, and you keep finding yourself sliding back into that, finding some energetic way to release that or disconnect from it will help. Or at least it can help. Absolutely helped with me anyway. And the way that you can come up to do this will be unique to you. There are many different things. If you can think of some, list them in the comments. All right, let's see what your tarot cards have to say about this. We have the Eight of Pentacles, the Star, the Wheel, the Seven of Swords, and the World. So the Seven of Swords is giving me some sort of betrayal, of an intellectual type of betrayal. Like somebody stealing your paper in college and turning it in as their own, and then having you be accused of plagiarizing or whatever. There is this feeling here of, intellectual theft or deception of some type. Or maybe somebody's been gaslighting you and deceiving you in some way. That's what the Seven of Swords is about. So I don't know that we're necessarily going to do these in order, but this is the problem primarily for this. Another way you could do this is just to, yes, there is hurt attached to that. Yes, there is anger and frustration attached to it. Part of it, though, may be in relation to how you responded at the time. Maybe you wish you had said more. Maybe you wish you had done something specific. It's already done. You learned from that. You have grown since then. You will not allow something like this to happen in your life again. Recognize that. Recognize that you have power over that. In the present, you are not the same as you were then. And then there's also this aspect of forgiving yourself for not responding in a better way or handling it in a more mature manner back then. You were younger. All of your emotions and reactions are based on what you knew at that time. And that's okay. Stop feeling guilt or anger over that, or frustration, or wishing you had changed things or said this or that. Wishes aren't going to make it happen. That event is already past. So find a way to release that. And this is toward yourself, not necessarily the other person, toward yourself and how you felt about your reaction at the time. Don't cast blame on yourself and don't cast shame on yourself. Cast support, compassion, and a recognition that that happened for a reason and you're no longer that person. So you can let that go and focus on the now and how you are now and how you would respond in a situation like this now. What's done is done. Okay, let's see what your other cards are, because we have 3 major arcana that go with this. So this is a significant growth point for you with these major cards in here. And it feels like you are going to be able to find a way past it so that it's no longer slowing you down or coming up as a roadblock for you as far as your confidence in doing some things. So let's start off here with the 8 of Pentacles. This is somebody who is really, really good at what they do. This is a master of their craft, the skilled person, the potential management, or at least the person everybody goes to for answers or how-tos on how they do things. So there may be a recognition here in this month of your skills, of your of what you have accomplished as far as work or home, or with your finances in some way. But you are very skilled at what you do. Be proud of that. Be confident in that. You're not the person you were then. This is you now. This is you now. That's not you. This is you. Somebody who is very accomplished and very skilled, and who can advise others and help them grow or learn in the same way, or how to do what they do. A leader. Okay, and then we move into the first major arcana card here, which is the Star. This is about self-care, about making sure you are taking care of and paying attention to what your body needs physically and energetically. If you are finding yourself exhausted all the time, maybe find out why that is. If it's not just sleeping because you're getting maybe more sleep than you want to, then it could indicate some other issues out there. Speak to a professional about that and find out what's going on there. If this seems to be a temporary blip, then that's just sometimes we have low energy and sometimes we're back up to an even keel. This could be in part related to your ability to release this event here. It gives you the time and the space that you need to feel into it more, to tap into it more, to recognize that it is a past event and that this is who you are now. And this person here, would not handle it the same way that person back there did. But that's already passed. That's already done. This is now. So there's some healing part in there from that and reflection on it during this time of tapping into our own energy and our body to see how it's doing. And then making sure, again, if you need to nap, take a nap. But if you need some self-care, indulge a little bit. Give yourself some of that special treats or a special treatment as a reward for achieving this. So a spa day, a nail day, get your hair done. If you're a man, the only thing I can visualize that would be along those lines is going to the barber to get that hot towel on the face. It sounds like it's delicious. So things along those lines that feel a little bit indulgent, but are a part of self-care. Sometimes you just need to amp it up a little bit. Do something a little special for you. And then we have the wheel. The wheel is always moving forward. I'll move up here in case I get that cut off. It's moving, rolling on down the road. You can be run over by this change, or you can get on top of it and be prepared and ready for whatever's coming. Going with the flow, knowing you can handle whatever's ahead. This is a choice. It's not normally a choice card, but this is a choice. Well, I guess it is kind of. Everything is really a choice, isn't it? You have a choice here to stay behind and watch the wheel, the change move on without you, or get on top of it and control it, or at least drive it a little bit and help guide it in the direction you want it to go. So this is life in general for you, is what I'm feeling for this. This is a turning point. Are you going to keep feeling like the victim a little bit here and feeling resentful about this and keep holding on to that, staying in the past where the wheel and the changes and things and opportunities are just going to move past you? Or are you going to let that go so you can be on the lookout and you can hitch a ride on that wheel, on that change when it's coming? I think you need to hitch a ride on that. So give yourself permission to move forward and catch the next train out of here, okay? And then we have the World card. This is a card of completion. This is the end of the Fool's journey as they're making their way through the major arcana. This is indicating you are ready. You are ready to take the lessons you've learned thus far, the knowledge you have gained thus far, and move on to something bigger and better. Move on to the next level. You're in a place, you're feeling better about yourself, you're very successful, you're really good at whatever you're doing, feeling good about yourself. You've taken the chance, you've left on the wheel so you can catch that ride, and you are riding off into the future. And that's what I have for you, Scorpio, for the month of April. Please hit that like button. Please share this with others. Please comment below to let me know if this resonated with you or not. And please subscribe to help me grow my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you later.